Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. You know, when it comes to discussing offers, I still do offer grade videos, but Kabam has done such a lazy job of repeating a lot of the same offers that I've stopped making them as much because they're redundant and I think they're kind of lazy. You know, if there's a new offer that's different than anything we've seen, where we can legitimately say, even if it sounds like a joke, that the economy of the game has changed forever after this offer, that's one thing. But if it's the same offer as we saw last month or the month before, then it's not worth discussing. However, I had a couple of friends reach out with different recommendations on what to do with this video because there's a larger discussion about 7 stars in general that we can actually point out from the offers in the store. And what I sometimes have to do is flip over the game because when I click on the offers, it just doesn't pop up. It's glitched. There's something about the space in the store that just after X amount of time of the game being open for me doesn't allow me to select it. I have to restart the game. It kind of reminds me of if you don't restart the game, an Alliance quest restarts. At least this is true for me, and then you're just kind of staring at the screen, remembering that until you refresh the game, you're not going to be able to jump into Alliance quest. But this week, we saw on Thursday the inclusion of the 7-star shard bundle, and this is, by all accounts, an outdated, terrible, laughable offer. You're saying, Kabam, that you want people to spend $200 now on a 7-star. Because if it limits 10, that's what it's going to take. 15,000 7-star shards is $200. And look, I know you get some Paragon crystals, but after seeing what are essentially Valiant crystals with way better drop rates for 6 stars, 7 stars, and 7-star Nexus crystals are actually a thing, I can't look at Paragon crystals the same way. Kabam killed their own supply this month. Paragon crystals are tainted for me because it's like showing us Paragon crystals and then going back to Cavalier crystals. You know there's better stuff out there. You know, whether it be for units or for cash, that there is something that's worth saving your money for. So why would you buy this? I get if you want to open a 7-star and you're close. This is like what we like to call a top-off offer, where you're just trying to round up to the nearest chance. So Kabam probably knows that. But they're probably also sitting back saying, man, I thought we used to sell more of these. What happened? Well, you didn't lower the price. For $20, I think this should be at least double the value. If it's 3,000 7-star shards for $20, you've got my attention. And then I don't care about the Paragon crystals because they're just a bonus. I'm probably going to get maybe 3 4-stars and a 5-star. That's usually what happens for me. But Kabam has killed the demand for this. Kabam has shot themselves in the foot. They gave us this incredible crystal with the future of the game, from 7-star Nexus crystals to better drop rates for 7 stars to way better drop rates for 6 stars. And then, of course, that also helps with ISO and gold and max sig crystals. And when the worst you can do is a 5-star, you're just opening a ton of 6 stars because you're mainly opening eventually what will be max sig 5-star champions in the real. But then you go back to this, and it's stale. And that the S word is what is described to me the most in this game. Prof, I just feel like this game is stale. The only reason why I still play it is that I've invested so much time and especially money into it that I can't quit it, but it also is still draining my bank account. And so there are people out there who feel like they're so committed to this game because of the money they spent that the only way they'll get off of it is if Kabam gives them the sweet release of the death of the game, which is dark, but also I get it. I personally would hope that even if this game went away, I'd be able to hang out with the people who made this channel possible for the last 6 years in some capacity or pivot to a different game. But stuff like this is what kills the game. Like, stale offers like this kill the game. And, I got to call it out for what it is. So, thanks for watching. Have a good one. Do better, Kabam.